welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Patrice and this is my embellished life. Alright you guys, so I'm super excited today because today is the first video of my summer series. Yes, this series is going to last all summer long because this is what I feel like doing right now. And it is my Ticket to the Maxi dress series. I know, right? I am so corny. Anyway, if that's something you're interested in, let's get in it. Take it to the max. Take it to the max. See dress. Oh my gosh, you guys, please forgive me. It's Monday evening. It's the end of the work day. And you know, right now I'm just in my element trying to distress and take that work stench, take the plantation stench from off of me. And I said, you know what, before I take a shower, let me just record this video quick and then I can take off makeup and take off anything and really settle in, right? So here I am recording this video and I'm super excited because in the past week, since I returned home from Barbados, I was able to complete 2 maxi dresses. Can you believe it? 2 maxi dresses. And no, it's not using the fabric that I bought. Listen, you guys, I came home and I pre-washed the fabric, fold them and everything. And I said, you know what? Let's see which fabric that I want to cut into first. And I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And I know why I purchased these fabrics. I purchased these fabrics just for this. Why, oh why am I having a hard time? Now, I don't know. But anyway, that has to be addressed at some point. It definitely has to be addressed at some point. But anyway, focus back. Let me show you the 2 patterns that I worked on in the past week. And so the first one is Simplicity, which one? 9597, the pattern from Mimi G. So I did view B, which is the jump, the maxi dress version. Well, duh. And then the second one is from New Look, 6491, and I did view A. Now, both of these patterns, I did them in the past, so I know how the pattern works and everything like that. For the Simplicity one, the first time I did it, I did the jumpsuit version back in 2023. I was attending an all-white event, and I decided to sew up this bad boy. So there is definitely a sew and tell or a pattern review dedicated to the jumpsuit version of this on my channel. So I decided, no, I love the jumpsuit. Let's do the maxi dress because this is a super easy pattern. And so I went into my stash. But before I do that, let me tell you a story about this dress, because this pattern, I actually started it over a month and a half ago, right? I think it was like shortly after my birthday. I decided that I wanted to get into some maxi dresses. And so I started this pattern over a month ago, and I actually started to film a sew with me, right? Are you with me? And I stopped in the middle of it because I said, you know what, for the trip to Barbados, I wanted to make at least 2 dresses, two work dresses. So I sewed up the bodice and everything. The bodice was completed. It was just for me to start working on the dress and then the skirt portion of it and attach the top to the bottom. Okay, and I hanged everything over the tripod bar and everything was there looking at me day in and day out. when I returned home from Barbados and I said, okay, time to tackle and finish off this bad boy, the bodice was nowhere to be found. It just grew legs and feet and it left. I was so devastated because now I had to cut over the bodice and sew it. So basically, essentially, I was actually starting from scratch again. All because I don't know where this top part that is already sewn up went. I was so upset. Can you imagine? But anyway, so I had to do it too. And the good thing is I am so happy with the results because the skirt, the pattern is a super easy pattern. And I use a size 16 and I didn't have to do any adjustments to the pattern. Now, the only adjustments the main pieces, the only adjustments that I did, I shortened the strap and then I shortened the amount of elastic that was called for the size 16. That's all I did. What I should have done, and it's my fault, because I'm looking at the picture and I noticed that the the skirt was actually ankle length on Mimi. Why, oh why did I think it would have been any different on me? I don't know why. So I need it to be below my ankle. So that's the only my only pet peeve with it. But other than that, I love it. So I know I'm going to sew it up again before the end of summer. I've already made a note to lengthen this bad boy by at least 3 inches. So it can go below my ankles and then I can feel good about it. Right? So after all that, I realized that I haven't even showed you guys the fabric or anything that I use for this dress. So this is the cotton lawn fabric that I use, right? And if you guys remember, I think it was last year again, either last year or the year before, I actually used this fabric to make a maxi dress, not a maxi dress, a wrap dress from McCall's. I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to pop it up. I can't remember the pattern by now, but I'm going to pop up the pattern and the picture. But it's already on my channel. I did a pattern review with this fabric. Yes. And so I already have a dress with this fabric. But I love the fabric so much. And I said this bad boy would actually do good as a maxi dress. Now, I knew that I didn't have enough in my stash, but I also knew that my fabric store had more of it because I got it from my local fabric store. So I went in and I purchased, I think it was 2 more yards. So I cut out the bodice first, and then I went and purchased 2 yards to cut out the larger skirt pieces, right? And so I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with it. So this is the skirt, the fabric, and then, well, I'm going to pop up pictures and all of that for you guys, but this is the dress. This is the dress, and I do love it. All of that. Very good. I do love it. And of course the back. So the back, it's a low back, hence the need for the elastic, right? And then it has just a band at the back, right, with the straps, and then with the buttons, it's the button loops and not button holes. And I'm absolutely loving this dress. I ain't gonna tell you guys, no lie, no lie. I'm actually looking for a reason to wear this dress. When I took the pictures on Sunday, I'm like, damn, I wish I had somewhere to wear it. At that Sunday, I was ready to just take a spin on the street, just just for the sake of it. But anyway, I'm super excited. Maybe I'll wear it this weekend. I'll find a reason to wear it this weekend because she is going to be worn. I'm just saying, she is definitely going to be worn this weekend. But I'm absolutely loving this dress. And so that's the simplicity dress. Moving on to the other maxi dress from New Look that I made. Now, like I said, I made this pattern before. I made this twice last year. If you guys remember the Tina's jacket by Dare and Do that I made, the jacket that I used the BVI territorial fabric mixed with denim, that white dress. That was the first version of this dress that I made. I used the bodice from view A and I mixed it with the bottom of view B. So it's a shorter version and it's the halter version as well. But it was a little too big in the breast cup. And so I made it again a few months after using Oxford shirting fabric. And I used so the first time it was a size 18, the second time was a size 16. And the fit was much better, much better. And, but I decided, but it still had a little space in the cup area. So this time around, I said, you know what, Pat? I know size 16 is the fit, but I'm not going to do anything in the bust area. I'm just going to do all the adjustment in the waist so it can sit up. And she works. She definitely works. The bust cup is brilliant. It is perfect. So I think this is actually the best make for the dress that I did. And let me show you the fabric. So like I told you guys, I had a hard time cutting into those new fabrics. So I went into my fabric stash and I pulled out this linen fabric that I purchased from Fabric Mart either a year or two ago. And it's this, I hope you can see it without, I know there's lights that are glaring. So this rose pink linen, and then it has like flowers scattered throughout the fabric in black. And I love this. Initially, when I bought this fabric, the intention was to make a gathered tear dress. So I bought the 4 yards. Didn't make it into that gathered dress. And I think at the time it was, is it the Giselle dress by Ellie and Mac that I was going to use for this? Yeah, I think it was the Giselle dress from Ellie and Mac. Didn't make it into that. It got made into something else different. And so I have some remnants here. And it's only enough to do maybe a crop top, or maybe a pair of short pants, with elastic. It's not a super great amount. But yeah, so I was able to make this maxi dress, this bad boy right here. And this one, oh gosh, after I took the pictures, I said, listen, I have to take a spin on the government street on this, even if it's just for 2 minutes. So when I left, I paired it with a denim jacket, put on my sandals, and I was through the door just for a short period of time, just to take a spin on the government street. I do. But anyway, I absolutely love this dress. Now, in terms of the straps, because the pattern, you can either do a halter, which I did the first time I made the dress, and then there's the X version at the back. The second time I made it, I didn't do the X version, I just did the strap on each side. This time around, I told myself, I think I want to do tie straps. So that's what I did. I did the tie straps, but if I am feeling it, I can actually put these away and wear it as a halter dress as well. So I am absolutely loving this dress. Now, the same with Mimi G's dress. I need to lengthen it maybe 2 inches. It's a tad bit longer than the Simplicity dress, but it's not hitting me at my sweet spot either. I don't know why. I thought I could get away with this one. I don't know. But yeah, but this one, I can actually take out the hem. I did a 1/2 inch hem. No, it's more than a 1/2 inch. It's closer to an inch. So I think I can actually take it down. Do I want to take it down? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I decide. But if I do take it down, it will definitely be longer than where it is. Where is that? I actually think if I take it down and do a smaller hem, yeah, it will be definitely where I like it. But I am super, super, super happy about this maxi dress. And I'm not going to put these 2 patterns back in the stash right now. Yeah, they're going to live out of the stash for a few months. Because I can see myself making them again because they are quick and easy makes for maxi dresses. And for both of them, depending on what the type of fabrics you use as well, oh my goodness, you could have a grand old time just with these two patterns. So I'm absolutely happy that I made up these 2 patterns, and there's definitely more to come. These are the first 2 dresses in my Take It to the Maxi dress series, and I'm already thinking about the 3rd dress. Actually, I have a wedding reception to attend in the next 2 weeks. When is the 20th of June? In the next 2 weeks, and it's casual. Is it casual elegant? I don't know where people come up with these type of dress attire these days, but it's something to that effect. And I want to do a maxi dress. I definitely want to do a maxi dress, so I have to go back into my stash. Should cut one of those Bayesian fabrics for that event. Yeah, we definitely have a think about that, but I think that's the 3rd maxi dress that I'm going to focus on once I decide the pattern that I'm going to use. So that should be interesting. Yes. But you guys, I'm so excited. Listen, these 2 patterns, if you haven't made them, I definitely encourage you to make them, especially the Simplicity one, because to my knowledge, from the inception, from the time it launched, it has always been a favorite summer make in the community, and I don't anticipate this summer being any different. So yeah, make it up. They are very easy makes, minimal shenanigans. Take it from me. Take it from me. And yeah, you guys would enjoy it. If that's what you're into for this summer, these two patterns will not stay you wrong. Okay, so you guys, that is all that I have today. And if you're still here, you're still sticking around, you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be aware of all of my shenanigans. That's how we do it over here. All right, guys, I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Think lovely thoughts, keep on smiling, and always remember to make beautiful and wonderful things. All right, lovies, I'm out of here. Bye.